How long are you planning on keeping this act up, huh? How long are you planning on staying out here?
My name is Jeremy. I've been homeless for just over 2 years now, and it's an interesting experience, you know. Some days it's not so bad. I tend to have a positive outlook on life, and I came to accept a long time ago that everyone's path is different, and everyone's happiness is different. But recently I've been wondering if maybe there's more to life. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
You know, my friend was struggling hard with crack and heroin last year. I was so worried. What with all the fentanyl going around and killing everyone. It was so scary. But then one day we met Diane. And she really helped show us the way. I started praying. I started praying real hard for my friend because I wasn't sure he was going to make it. One day, I thought it was all for nothing when he overdosed. I thought it was all over. I really did. But then God sent an angel. One of those girls with the Narcan. You know, naloxone. And she knelt down beside him, and she Narcaned him. And he got up. It wasn't over. And you know, some days I'd see these girls, and some days I wouldn't, but on that day, God sent her, and she saved my friend. Others aren't so lucky. Would you like to come to Mass with me this afternoon?
Luck is something that I think about sometimes. How was it decided that some people would end up rich and stable, and others would end up with nothing? Is it all just luck? And in my case, is it bad luck?
I chose this site.
Have you been to Madison's new house yet?
I don't think it falls under the category of house. It's freaking massive.
I know, but it's so nice. Like, my parents could never.
That's because your parents are normal people. Madison's parents are loaded. Pretty sure her dad comes from a long line of loaded and has never had to work a day in his life. Maddie probably won't have to either.
You're just jealous because your parents could also never.
Never buy a house? Yeah, you're right. And I probably will never either. Because we live in a world where the rich stay rich and the rest of us suffer.
You're so negative.
The numbers are staggering, but not surprising.
A 30% increase is far more than our economy can sustain, and now we know that homelessness is costing us billions of dollars.
On the other side of that, hundreds of people are dying on our streets. This is a crisis.
A 30% rise in homelessness since the last count 3 years ago. Vancouver saw a good chunk of that spike, logging more than 2,100 people homeless right now. But surrounding cities are up too. Surrey's homeless count rose 49% to more than 600 people, and Langley up 124% to over 200. The homeless count was done by volunteers over 2 days in March. Officials hope the stats will open the eyes of politicians throughout Metro Vancouver.
Can't just say, this is a Vancouver problem and that it's associated with the downtown east side, because that's not true. So we need to make sure the candidates and all the politicians and all the people that can do something to help are recognizing that this is a thing.
questions.
How long are you planning on keeping this act up, huh? How long are you planning on staying out here? If I had a choice, I sure as hell wouldn't still be here.
That's so negative.
No, man, you just need to wake up.
People have all sorts of different explanations for homelessness. Some people blame immigrants taking up space when there isn't enough to begin with. Others blame rich foreign investors buying up everything and making it expensive. Some blame drugs or even mental health. Almost everyone blames the government. There is so much blame but no solutions. Every day I see more people out here.
Is this the life you imagined?
Sometimes I think of home. I think of why my family came here and what it was all for. When we got here, we had a house. My dad had a job. My mom, I found it harder than I think she thought she would. It was often so stressful. It was a downer. I hated being down, so I left. I left all the stress behind for what I thought would be a simpler existence. I was so sure I'd be happier being nomadic. Now I'm not so sure. What if I was wrong? What if it's not for me? What if I wasn't really escaping the stress? What if I didn't leave it all behind? What if I'm just circling back? What if this isn't all there could be for me? The question I keep running into day after day is how? How did things end up this way? How do I change it? How do I know what I want? How do I get it? How do I break the cycle? Is it even possible? Is it even worth trying?
you.